in a minute. Well, today is opening day, if you haven't heard, and the Milwaukee Bucks will kick off the Brewers, oh my goodness, will kick off their season with a 4-1-4 game at American Family Field against the St. Louis Cardinals. But if you can't make it to today's game, good news is there are multiple chances to catch the Brew Crew in action this weekend with games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Sunday, there is a military discount where active military members can purchase half-price tickets for their regular season Sunday games. With it being Easter weekend, there are a lot of Easter egg hunts happening around and for the kids, including one at the Milwaukee County Zoo. So hop on over to the zoo for Egg Day on Saturday, which includes a bunny parade, face painting, and an egg hunt. Over at Discovery World, the Spring Fling Egg Hunt will include multiple painted eggs and a golden egg surprise. That event starts at 9. Now, finally, the Milwaukee Bucks. They begin their chase for a championship, looking to defend their NBA title. MVP Giannis, Chris, and Drew Holiday will take to the court against the 6-seeded Chicago Bulls at Pfizer Forum for the first round of the NBA playoffs. Tip-off is at 5:30, and I did look to see how much tickets are. They start at $46. That's standing room only, Andrea. Now, for these events and more, head to our website at tmj4.com. But Andrea, you and I were saying we're very jealous of the crew that's at American Family Field this morning, because that's where all the action is happening today.
It's a great way to celebrate 4-1-4 Day, but there's so much going on across the city. We talked earlier about
things are looking really good, Brian, but as he mentioned, it's going to be a very windy day, so just give some extra space for those high-profile vehicles, those truckers who are out on the road. All right, if you are traveling to American Family Field for opening day, the first pitch is at 4:14, and the parking lot's open about 3 hours before that. So keep in mind, you will see increased traffic out on I-94 near the stadium interchange. Now, if you don't want to drive there but need a ride, some shuttles are offered through bars and restaurants out on Blue Mound Road, as well as some bars and restaurants on the downtown area. And if you want to take MCTS, routes 18 and the Gold Line will get you within walking distance of American Family Field. And once again, that parking lot opens at 1:15 p.m. All right, good morning. It's 4:30 and you're watching TMJ4 News Today. I'm Adriana Mendez. Well, Brewers fan, this is the day you have all been waiting for. It's finally here, Brewers opening day. Later today, the gates at American Family Field will open for the Brewers home opener, and we will bring you live coverage all morning long from American Family Field. Our Susan Kim, Lance Allen, and Elaine Rojas Castillo will bring you all the fun and action from the ballpark starting at 5 a.m. But first, the crew is celebrating the 2022 home opener against the St. Louis Cardinals for a 4-game series. Now, it's a big day for the Brewers because not only is it opening day, but it's also 4-1-4 Day, which is known as Milwaukee Day. The two celebrations coupled together make for one major celebration, and with all the excitement brewing ahead, fans and business owners say they are looking forward and ready for the party to start.
Milwaukee Fest, basically.
And if you need a ride to the game, there are many bars that offer shuttles to American Family Field. Rideshare services and MCTS are other options for you as well. Parking lots open about 3 hours before the first pitch, which is set at 4:14. And this morning, the field is all ready to go. The grounds crews were busy putting on the finishing touches on Wednesday night. No artificial turf here. New sod was laid out on the field in preparation for the new season. And if you want to go to the Brewers home opener but don't have any tickets, there are still a limited number of tickets available. You can purchase them at Brewers.com or American Family Field's box office. Once again, that first pitch is set for 4:14. This morning, police say an 18-year-old is in the hospital with life-threatening injuries after being shot near 5th Place and West Rogers Street. Authorities say the shooting happened a little after 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. It's unclear what led up to the incident. Milwaukee police say no one is in custody, and if you have any information, you're asked to contact MPD. Milwaukee police are also investigating a domestic violence dispute. Police say a 38-year-old woman was inside of a home with her children when shots were fired into the house. It happened near 41st and Ruby a little before 9:30 p.m. last night. No one was hit by the bullets. This investigation is still ongoing, and Milwaukee police continue to look for suspects. Anyone with information is asked to contact police. Well, the man authorities believe is behind the Brooklyn subway shooting will appear in federal court today. 62-year-old Frank James was arrested yesterday afternoon in Manhattan's East Village, and he reportedly called police on himself. Back here in Milwaukee, TMJ4 News spoke with the manager who gave James the lease to the unit near 6th and Center. She says he was an average and normal tenant with no complaints.
I found out from my boss, sent me an email saying that, is this our Frank? And I was like, oh my gosh, I looked it up and looked up the pictures, and yeah, that was definitely him.
What did you think?
It shocked me, honestly, because With everything that I do, I meet so many different types of people.
Manager says the home has new owners and her company no longer manages the property. And that address near 6th and Center in Milwaukee is James's last known address. Yet Wednesday afternoon, we watched as 4 men, possibly law enforcement, entered into the building. The men were inside the home for a short time. As they left, one of the men says they were there for a consent search. The pastor at the church next door says he was surprised to hear James was a suspect in the subway shooting.
He would have come to me, yes.
They say on Wednesday, a man fired several bullets, hitting multiple homes and vehicles, even shooting at police. The man was taken into custody just before 7 Wednesday morning. Police investigated for 13 hours before the crime scene tape finally came down. Despite hitting several homes, police say no one was injured. We spoke with a woman who called 911.
When you have children and we're sleeping and you wake up to this, it's no worse.
3 people have been arrested following a high-speed chase and crash near 21st and Capitol on Tuesday. Security video from a neighbor shows parts of the crash. You can see that car go through the intersection, hit another car, then crash into a building and a parked car, which was launched across the street. Officials say guns and illegal drugs were found in that car. Police say the 3 people in the suspect's car, as well as the occupants in the car that was hit at the intersection, were injured. A neighbor who lives at the other end of the block says she could hear the crash from her home.
We heard the tires and stuff.
Now, the car also hit a gas meter. We Energy says that has been repaired. No one in the building was hurt. Happening today, the man charged with firing inside of Milwaukee Police District 5 will have his arraignment hearing. Darian Parker Bell was scheduled to make a plea in court on Tuesday, but it was pushed back because of a scheduling mix-up with his public defender. Prosecutors say he fired shots inside the station less than 48 hours after his friend Keyshawn Thomas died while in police custody.